Right. Inhale, nice long breath. And exhaling to tuck your pelvis. So belly button to spine, low back to mat. Inhaling, let your pelvis rock out. Make sure your hamstrings and your glutes are relaxed. Exhale, tuck your pelvis. Draw your belly button to your spine and your low back to mat. Inhaling, soften your neck and shoulders. Keep inhaling. And exhaling, tuck your pelvis. Use your shush to empty all the air out of your tummy and flatten your abs to the floor. Inhale, let your back arch. Relax your glutes and hammies. Exhaling, tuck your pelvis. Belly button to spine and low back to mat. Now this might be a nice little stretch for some of you, unlocking that low back. Inhale, nice long breath. Relax your neck and shoulders. Exhaling to tuck. So glutes are off, hammies are off, and you're drawing your abs down and flat. Inhale again. Make sure your rib cage is expanding with your breath. And exhaling, soften the rib cage down, belly button to spine and low back to mat. Inhale, the rib cage expands. Exhaling, tuck your pelvis. Use your shush to empty your abs, flatten your back to the floor. Inhaling, make sure your back is soft, your hip flexors are relaxed. And exhaling to tuck, belly button to spine and low back to mat. Inhale, let your back arch, soften the glutes, soften your hip flexors. And exhaling, tuck your pelvis, belly button to spine and low back to mat. Gently unlocking that back. Inhaling, nice long breath. And exhale to tuck your pelvis, draw your abs flat, connect your abs, drawing your belly button to your spine and your low back to mat. 2 more breaths like this. Inhaling. And exhaling, tuck, lengthening the spine. Slightly tuck your chin if it feels like your chin is lifting away from you. Inhale, relax your shoulders, relax your hands. And exhaling, tuck your pelvis, belly button to spine, rib cage slides down and low back to mat. Now from here we're going to find a neutral pelvis. So let's go into a nice flat back. So push your back flat. Push your back right up into an arch and then settle right in the middle where you feel really comfortable. There'll be a small sway your hand can fit underneath your back. Pelvis is neutral, okay? This is your neutral pelvis. It feels nice and flat through the front. Your back should be comfortable here, okay? So this should be a comfortable back. Take an inhale. We're not tucking to a flat back. Draw your abs in. Leg extension. Pull toes to nose and stretch out those hamstrings. I don't have a flat back. I've still got my arch. Inhale down. Abs in. Keep the arch in your back. Now we're training these low tummy muscles to tighten and flatten. Inhale, leg down. Exhale, abs in. So it should feel like these low tummy muscles are holding your leg up. They should really be working here. Inhale. It doesn't feel like a burn. It feels like your abs are tightening and holding that leg up for you, keeping a neutral, stable pelvis. Inhale down. Abs in 10. You can see my abs flattening and pulling down, like a string pulling your belly button to your spine. Abs in 9. Inhale, abs in 8. Pull toes to nose as hard as you can and get that hamstring stretch. Abs in 7. Inhale, abs in 6. Inhale, abs in 5. Draw your belly button to your spine. Flatten your abs. They should not be pushing away from you. 4. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale, abs in 3. Inhaling, abs in 2. Toes to nose, knee in line with knee. Your leg is no higher than the other knee. Inhale, abs in leg extension. From here, pop your hands behind your head. Make sure that you've softened back into your neutral. So you've got that small arch in your back. We're going to do 10 sit-ups without the leg to start off. Take an inhale. Pull your abs flat and sit up. Belly button to spine, ribs to hips, pulling your belly button right down, really firm. Inhale, abs in 9. No glutes, no hammies are on here. Inhale, abs in 8. If you've got this right, your abs should already feel like they're working. Inhale, abs in 7. Draw your belly button to your spine. Tuck your chin so that you're not dragging your head up. Abs in and sit up. Inhale, abs in and sit up. Ribs to hips. This is not really, really high. You're stacking ribs to hips and pulling your abs flat. So checking that they're not pushing out and away from you. Inhale, abs in 5. Inhale, abs in 4. Tuck your chin, armpits to hips. Inhale, abs in 3. Inhale, abs in 2. Keeping your neutral pelvis, your back has not flattened to the ground. Abs in and sit up. We're doing one more. Inhale, abs in. Now pulse this out. Pulling your belly button to your spine, flattening your abs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, add in the leg extension. 10. Toes to nose, belly button to spine. Inhale, abs in 9. Tuck your chin. Now you're holding neutral, you haven't pushed your back flat. Inhale, abs in 8. Pull your belly button to your spine. All of your abs should be working. Inhale, abs in 7. Knee in line with knee, chin is tucked. Inhale, abs in 6. Pull them down flat. If you're pulling your abs in flat, it should be hard. Abs in. Inhale, abs in 4. Belly button to spine. Inhale, use the shush. Abs in 3. The shush will empty your abs and pull them flat. Abs in 2. Abs in 1. Put your leg down and pulse your sit-ups. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going again. Inhale, abs in with a half twist to the opposite leg. Bring that armpit to hip bone. Abs in 10. Draw your belly button to your spine. You're keeping a neutral pelvis. There's a small arch in your back. Inhale, abs in 8. Really pull those abs down flat. Abs in 7. Toes to nose, knee in line with knee. Abs in 6. Abs in 5. Abs should be burning if you can get them flat. Abs in 4. Abs in 3. Abs in 2. Abs in 1. Now we're going to speed that up, keeping your head off the ground. 10, 9, hold a stable pelvis. 8, should be burning. 7, use your shush. 6, 5, 4, 3, armpit to hip bone. Don't drag that elbow across. Abs in. I've lost count. Let's do 3, 2, 1. To the floor. All right, I'm going into tabletop legs, which is advanced. If your back hurts up here, you need to stay where Alexa is. She's going to keep her legs down and do the same abs again. We're going to go back to straight ahead. So inhale, abs in and sit up. Holding a neutral pelvis with a small arch in your back. Inhale, abs in. Draw your belly button to your spine. Inhale, tuck your chin. Abs in 10. If you're where I am, don't make your legs so low that your back hurts. Make your leg at the height that you can hold your abs flat. If they're not flat, you need to go back down to where Alexa is. Flatten your abs. Inhale, abs in. My knee is not coming any closer than my hip bone. Tuck your chin, armpits to hips. Inhale, let's do 5. Pull your abs flat. Abs in 4. Use the shush to flatten your abs. 3, belly button to spine. Abs in 2. Abs in 1. Bring your legs down, and ours are going to come back to here. Alexa's leg is down, and pulse those sit-ups. Now really pull belly button to spine. This should be really hard. My knees are over my hips. They're not closer to me than that. Tuck your chin, look down, make sure your abs are coming in flat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down. And we are done with those.